Hey there, everybody. My name is Angelo. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. It's great to have you. If you're returning, welcome back. It's great to see you again. Appreciate you stopping by. I am getting ready to call it a night. It is a little bit after 9:30, going to bed early, trying to get everything back on track. Didn't really get a lot of sleep last night, so felt it throughout the day, and I think that I gotta kind of adjust and go to bed at a decent time so that I am set up for tomorrow. I will be talking to my neurosurgeon, I believe, tomorrow as well. Um, if not close to that, I have a video appointment soon, and I am really looking forward to hearing what he has to say because tomorrow marks 6 months. At least the fifth does. Today's the fourth. So with that being said, if you want to hear anything else related to my life, health, fitness, um, hobbies, you want me to try different things, please let me know. And feel free to subscribe to the channel. It is free. It really helps me out. Hit the notification bell. It is also free and also helps me help you let you know when I release new content. I apologize if the camera is shaking. I apologize if I look like I am a little bit orange, but that is the lighting that I'm dealing with right now. And, sometimes you got to do what you got to do with what you have. So I think it is better to make something than to make nothing. So that's why I'm here. Um, really, today was just a nice, slow work day. Got up a little bit early. Like I said, struggled to sleep last night. Um, Making sure that that doesn't happen tonight. We're up out and even earlier tomorrow morning. So calling it a wrap even earlier tonight because I need to get as much sleep as possible, especially after missing out on so much yesterday. I luckily didn't have anything too crazy. I do electrical work, but the stuff we were doing was kind of assessing a situation, finding a temporary fix, and then letting some of the other people in our company game plan the long term fix for some of this stuff. So that is that is done, and tomorrow I'll find out what I'll be doing. Not sure what it is going to be yet, but if it's up and early, we're probably going out east. We may be going out west. I'm not sure. That's a very rare occasion, but anywhere from the Hamptons to Sag Harbor to Watermill, anything like that, that could be in play. And so I am just trying to prep because the Hampton traffic is always brutal. Doesn't matter what time it is during the morning. If you're trying to get in, you gotta wait until like after, I would say 10:30 to try to get into the Hamptons. Then if you go too late, you hit the lunch rush, so more traffic there. And then if you are leaving, then everybody else is leaving at the same time if it's a normal work hour, and it's bumper to bumper traffic. So there's really no winning. There's always some sort of compromise that you have to make. Either you leave super early and try to beat as many people as possible and try to deal with as little traffic as possible, or that allows you the option to be able to leave the job early because you finished in time. But if you get there, say later in the day, then you're going to be staying later in the day as well because of just work in general, but you're going to be stuck behind more traffic. So I am hoping that I can be productive, do some things that I enjoy tomorrow, even though I'm going to work, even that if that's just a little bit of exercise, whether that's throwing the ball around with a lacrosse stick or, going on a walk around my neighborhood. I do a lot of short form stuff too, so if you want to check that out, it's on the channel as well. But I like to try to stay fit. I think about, the long-term health effects that I have had done for myself, like, having brain surgery more than once. Um, that's something that I'm aware of. Like, you only get one brain, you only get one body. So I'm not trying to have anything replaced in the near future. And so, I think that if you can do something to prevent something from happening, then you should, especially if it's a negative effect. So I'm trying to keep my body, young. Only getting older. I'm still in my prime, but eventually I won't be. And when I'm out of my prime, I don't want to be in pain, and I don't want it to be a struggle every single day. I know there are people that have that problem, and I really do wish you the best. But from all the advice of the people that I have learned in the trade of electrical and anything related to that, is that if you don't take care of yourself from the start, when you get to the back end, you're going to be absolutely ruined. So, towards the tail end of your career, you're going to be feeling it. It's going to be brutal, and you can't do anything about it because you should have done something about it 25, 30 years ago. I don't know if I'll stay in this career field, but I definitely have been doing it for quite a while and trying to do everything in the proper fashion to keep myself fit and healthy. And I think that's just the goal in general, staying fit and healthy. I was hanging out on the couch, was sneezing a little bit, not really sure what's the deal with that, but for some reason, I think it's one of the pillows or one of the blankets always messes me up. So, feeling better, but still feel like a little pressure in the face, nothing too crazy. Hopefully, I feel better in the morning after I get some sleep. I think that could also be a factor in how my immune system is responding to everything that is surrounding it. But with that being said, I want to tell you that I believe in you and your ability to do something great. If you have a vision of wanting to create something, I want you to know that you can do it. Forget about what everybody else says. Look forward, don't listen to the chatter, block it out, and just aim for what you want to achieve. Because at the end of the day, you are the decider of your own fate. So don't let other people decide where you wind up being in the future. That is up to you and you only. So I really appreciate you talking with me. I am going to continue to battle and fight my battles, basically, and I refuse to quit on myself, but I also refuse to quit on you. So hopefully you refuse to quit on me, and we can hold each other accountable, and you refuse to quit on yourself. If that sounds good, I really look forward to seeing you again very soon. Keep you guys updated with everything that's going on, and stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Have a good one.